America, and hello to everyone else on planet Earth. I'm Ginger Billy. Welcome to my channel, Ginger Billy Does Things, where I do things and y'all watch for your entertainment. As y'all can see here, I am laying on my favorite vehicle ever. This is my 1991 Ford Festiva. And if y'all watched any of my videos in the past, you know that the Ford Festiva is my favorite vehicle out of my fleet of all my vehicles. Now, I've had two Ford Festivas, okay? The first one, I turned into 7 different inventions or contraptions, whatever you want to say. First, it was a little dually truck. Then it was the Ron Beer lawnmower. Then it was a fire truck. Then an ambulance. Then a toy hauler. Then the Spirit Airlines airplane. Then Santa's sleigh. And that thing never gave me issues. The only reason I had to retire the first one was because I was riding through the bushes and Bobby walks up to me with a handful of metal. And he's like, hey man, I think it's time to retire this thing or you're gonna fall straight through the floorboard. And I thought, yeah, you know what, that's a pretty good idea because the brakes also gave out that same day and almost ran me into a tree and killed me. So we had to retire that one and I bought me a new one, or well, I mean, a newer one, I guess you'd say. Now, this one here was the Ron Beer 2.0. Now, it's going to be something else. And so today, I am going to use my new belt sander. Uh-oh. That's supposed to do that. My new belt sander to sand the paint off the old Festiva here so I can give her a new paint job. Now, this paint is thick, very thick. You see, I put like them fancy little paint chips. You see how sparkly it is right there? I mean, I did it up for the Ron Beer paint job, but I sprayed it on like 14 layers, so it's basically like bulletproof. I have used paint thinner several times to try to get it off, and it did in some spots, but you see it's still thick on the doors and stuff. So I figured maybe the belt sander will do the trick. We're gonna find out here very soon if it does. Now, this is the first time I have ever used a belt sander. I mean, I've sanded stuff, but not with anything like this, okay? I got one of them compressed air ones that I run with my big air tank, but it just gives out. It's like the air tank can't keep up with the pressure, so I'll be using it. I'd do better just doing like that, I do believe, than I would with that one. And I was like, you know what? I think the big dog right here should work. So, Bauer, you're on the clock, all right? I hope this is a good commercial for you. I hope this thing does good. If it don't, then you're going to get some roasting, all right? Okay, now, let me get my safety gear on. Got to have safety gear. I got me this here filter mask right here. I got asthma. I'm real bad asthmatic. So, I'm going to wear this because I breathed in enough chemicals in my life. I do believe that's why I have the brain damage I have. You know, snorting lots of paint, other fumes, and eating paint chips and all that has done damage. So I don't want any more damage, you know. I'm gonna put this bad boy on right here. I feel like it's the coronavirus outbreak all over again. Looks like I might take off my hand. Holy crap, dude. Woo! I got powder all over me. I'm definitely glad I wore this darn face thing. God dang it. I mean, I guess it's working all right, right? Now, I know somebody's going to be like, dude, that's horrible. You're doing a horrible job. But it's a 91 Festiva, all right? I'm spraying it with rattle can paint, okay? It's not a 67 Impala or Chevelle or anything, okay? So just shut up. All right, so here's the plan. I'm going to take this sandpaper belt off because I just don't think that it's gritty enough. And I'm gonna put the 50 grit on and see if that'll do better. I think this is just too fine. I'm gonna unplug this because I think that would be stupid to try to do it with it plugged up, me hit the darn trigger and my finger be gone. Let me put this in my Harbor Freight bucket right there. The Harbor Freight don't sponsor me or nothing. If they want to, they can. I mean, I did buy this Bayer belt sander from them, and I do have that special membership. Every time I go in there, I can get me a free bucket. So I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, all right, let's see if I can do this. Man, that's easy. That was nice. All right, cool. Oh, dude, Bauer, that is brilliant. There we go. All right, let me put my equipment back on and let's get to doing it. Oh yeah, that's better. Bro, I can feel it throwing the paint off of the car onto my legs and my body. That's good. There we go. Dude. Oh, yes. Yo, look at that, dude. Yes. Okay, now I just got both sides and the back left and the top, and I'll be done. Now it's time to do the side. Let's see how it works on this. Now, as y'all can see, the paint thinner did get a good bit of the paint off of the side, but I still got lots to go. So let's see if the old belt sander can get her done for me. That looks bad. I don't really know how you can screw up a sanding job. You know what I'm saying? I might need to roll that window down to prevent from busting it. You know, that's probably a good idea, right? I'm gonna change to sandpaper again too. Now some of you, oh my gosh, I'm turning into the Hulk. Can't stop it. Look at me. Oh, that was stupid. I just did that. My beard's probably green. Okay, so I just changed the sandpaper belt from 50 grit to 40 grit to see how much better it'll get the paint off. So I'm gonna get this side done right here, and then we're gonna call it a day. And I want y'all to tell me in the comments if you thought I did a good job, a bad job. Be honest with me, okay? I can take the honesty, all right? And give me some advice. Tell me what I need to do, because I ain't gonna lie to you, I was raised by a woman. My mom was, no, she's awesome, all right? But I ain't never had nobody teach me how to do none of this, okay? So y'all just let me know what you think, all right? Here we go. God dang it, boy. I'm a wimp, man. This is sad. This is taking it out of here. You know what? I got a stool somewhere over here. There we go. Oh, God. You don't get every bit of paint off, right? Or do you want to just go all the way down to the middle? I'm asking y'all. Tell me in the comments. It takes a real darn man to do this right here, dude. And I'm not calling myself a real man. I'm just saying that people who do this for a daily job, there's some tough sons of guns. All right, y'all, I have got the old Ford Festiva sanded down. Look how shiny she is. I personally think I did a great job. Now, I still got the top and the other side to go, but right now, I mean, I'd say I'm making pretty darn good progress. To anybody out there who knows how to do this, please give me some advice in the comments and tell me what I'm doing wrong and what I need to do right. I hope y'all have enjoyed this episode of Ginger Billy Does Things. God bless y'all. I love you. Now I'm going to take a shower.